Welcome to Smash University. If you guys have been enjoying the content so far, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and join our new Discord.
Yeah, and today we're going to be talking about Twitter Tech Roundup, which is where we take all the tech that comes around from you guys and show it to the people, make sure that everyone knows what's happening out there, the new knowledge that's being brought to the table, and of course we discuss it with all of you. But without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so one of the first ones we really want to talk about, man, is Ness, the multi-magnet combos that they've been doing. And so we've seen these pop up here and there, but it seems like recently the Ness mains have really been optimizing a lot of these things. And this, to me, this is super exciting because like this kind of punish game is insane. Like we have very few characters who are able to do some consistent basis. We have certain characters that may be able to do stuff, obviously like you think of Ice Climbers, first come serve that the amount of punish game they have, right? And the amount of damage they can accumulate, like it's insane, 80%, 100%, 0 to deaths, but they have stipulations. Ness can do this at any given point in time, and that goes a very, very long way. So this is insane for any character to have this kind of tool where you have the set knockback where you can essentially like set knockback where you can confirm into so many kill moves.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Set knockback is probably one of the most broken things in Smash in general. It gives you consistency all around the board, right? And then you also have tools like PK Fire as well that you combo like from this into this, giving a lot of options. And PK Fire just being so powerful against fast fallers, it's going to be so important.
Yeah, man, it's always a hard tool for fast followers to really deal with, and now you have this on top of it. That's going to go a long way. And one of the biggest things about this is why when you look at PK Fire, a lot of times what you try to do is SDI out of it, right? But when you have this move, not only are you getting caught if you try to SDI away, but you are being essentially just chased all the way across the stage, right? This is a corner carry combo, and these are very, very strong, especially for characters who have good corner tools, good edge guarding tools, good, two framing tools. And surprise, we all know about Ness and the yo-yo and everything like that. So having those kind of tools, having PK Thunder to threaten characters off stage and being able to transition off of any hit from a PK Fire or anything from a multi-magnet combo, like that is insane. So that makes it that much more strong.
Yeah, and just even thinking for the future, the long-term punish game for Ness, it just keeps getting better and better. A lot of characters, as the Smash meta progresses, their punish game kind of gets capped out because their character just doesn't have, everything just kind of gets figured out. But with this, you have the first hit, you can go into the first and second hit, right? You have a lot of options, and the Ness players are just continuing to advance the punish game. So it just feels like this character's punish game is future-proof, and it's just getting stronger and stronger as time progresses.
No, absolutely. No, I really love that you brought that up because yeah, a lot of characters, they can have, they'll have some general combos, right? And maybe optimize is giving them they're getting to hit 40%, 50% combos. Maybe some more combos that exist outside of, the mid percentage. But because of everything that we've talked about thus far, Ness is going to be able to continue on and have great conversions from almost any percent, right? From what we're seeing here. So that's scary, man. That's very, very scary in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so here we have Villager. Great usage of the down B. I love this because we're seeing even more, expanding from just the tree usage from Villager in general. That's going to be a very big part of Villager's gameplay, so very practical. And just the uses from this, usually we see Villagers set up into the tree either some kind of offstage setup or a ledge trap setup, but here we're kind of seeing, or even just using the water to push them into it, right? So here it's being used as a ledge trap, but I love the fact that here it's being expanded upon. We're using tilts, we're using grabs to set up into that tree growing out, and that is a very, very powerful hitbox. So sometimes Villager can struggle to KO if you don't get those really, really early KOs with the bowling ball. But just kind of getting more kill options is just so big for Villager.
No, absolutely. And just seeing the extension of this kind of trap game, like you said before, we're seeing a lot of things with attacks and grabs as well here. And we're seeing a mixture of using the water can, just using, hitting right back into the insane hitbox from the tree. That is what you want to see, right? That's how you are able to squeak out a bit more setups, a bit more traps out of your character. And especially for a character that kind of focuses on those big trap plays to kind of get the comeback factor and be in a good position, as well as edge guards, of course. But that's going to go a long way when you're able to optimize this stuff. So I really do like this. It's something where you're just adding more application to pre-existing tech.
Oh, absolutely. And the great thing about it, too, even in the second clip here, it looks like the water push clank. So it looked like Kirby clanked with the water push, and in the lag that Kirby was clanking with, Villager was able to squeeze out a grab. Now, the grab is not, extremely fast. So the fact that it looks like this is pretty crazy because you can, really punish someone for trying to contest your water push just with the watering can and then punish them like this. That's a very, very hard punish for something like this. So yeah, again, Villager is just really stepping it up. Could see a lot more setups and maybe even see this character creep into the tournament meta.
Yeah, would like to see it, man. We have a lot of characters in this game that can do some things, and but you're really looking to see what character can I kind of solo main. Character that I can, maybe bring a good secondary, bring to the table. And characters like Villager, this is the kind of extra stuff that you need to put into the character in order for them to actually be successful in the tournament format. So we're really excited about this stuff. All right, so this one is some attack canceling Z-drop stuff that we're seeing here from Banjo. And I really love this because I think that this character in general, a lot of people know of attack canceling and Z-drops are not using it nearly enough. And one of the characters that really makes great use of this, of course, is Banjo, a character that we don't see all too often in the meta. Despite the character being still somewhat solid, right? I think most people would agree. So I'm really liking this movement that really Banjo can take advantage of that most characters can't because of just the nature of how he gets out the grenade and everything.
Yeah, absolutely. We've known about attack canceling item tossing for quite some time. I think it's great that finally seeing more application of the tech from different character communities. Of course, the Diddy community has been taking full advantage of attack cancel, and they're still, even making more out of it. And it's great to see stuff like this. I think the second setup is super practical. The first one is great for neutral. The second one is very, very good. That's just putting some kind of item or some kind of threat by the ledge will always be strong in Ultimate, and this is no different. And especially the conversions Banjo can get off of that. Like after that Z-drop grenade, he could go into a forward smash right after to cover like high, or just like the grenade pop could just combo into the forward smash, or something like Wonder Wing. Banjo has a lot of powerful options to convert off of the grenade, so I really, really like that second setup.
Yeah, no, same here. But just in general, too, like just being able to maneuver around with the grenade, along with Banjo and just the egg special, like that move in general is so good. You see a lot more people optimizing that, right, and being able to do eggs to like do jumps, and then they get like up tilt out of it, or sometimes they do the eggs into up air and stuff too, getting combos off that. Now you're able to run behind this grenade and use the attack cancel Z drops as well to just add to that. It's just bringing in overall growth of the trap game, and that's something that we don't see nearly enough, I think, in Ultimate. There's a lot of trap characters, but a lot of people just kind of been sticking with some of the general bread and butter traps, right? So I love when people are actually using some of this other tech where they're like, some people may be like, I don't really need to use this, right? Attack canceling Z drop, I can just pick it up and do it again and like drop it, it's not that hard. But when people start to really be like, you know what, no, I'm gonna go the next step, and then they are able to take this stuff and really apply it to just add a whole different spin on all these traps, gets really scary, man. Like this, there's going to be a lot of characters that are going to have trouble dealing with these kind of setups. I can tell you that right now, and that's exciting. I love seeing that, because sometimes it's those little techs that push some of these characters, in the spotlight and allows them to actually be usable in a tournament setting. So this is good stuff, man. I really like this.
Yeah, some people will always just kind of be like, oh, well, I want to play a setup character. I'm just going to stick to my bread and butter, like throw the top down by normal getup with R.O.B and ledge trap like that. But it's really cool to see, the expansion of other characters' metas through tech. And, some, like you said, some characters like Banjo might need that little push with tech to make him viable within that tournament meta. So super exciting to see.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like one character that comes to mind, and while it's not item toss, but for Zelda, right? Some people talk about just being able to bring out Phantom and have Phantom be in front of you, right? It's like just those kind of stuff that where Phantom can really actively protect you goes a super long way. And it's like a little nuance, right? A little nuanced tech, but the ramifications for that, right? And what you can use it for in neutral, in general setups are huge. And some of those things really define how safe certain options are for a character, or how versatile certain options are for a character. So I think it's really important to not get bogged down by some of the crazy tech that just doesn't have any application. But once you find the ones that do your best to take that stuff and really apply it and take yourself to the next stage. Because again, a lot of characters, it's really vital for them to be as good as they need to be.
All right, everyone, that's it for Twitter Tech Roundup for today. If you enjoyed and learned anything from the content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and of course, join our new Discord.
Yeah, and guys, if you join our Discord, we do have a tech discussion spot where you guys can go ahead and drop your tech in. And as well, if you just have a ton of tech that you are showcasing on Twitter, please be sure to go ahead and tag us in that as well at smash_edu, education. And, we'll find your stuff, and hey, we'll start talking about it, because we love to see what you guys are doing out there. And we love to take in that tech so we can go ahead and teach others. With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this rendition. And last but not least, class dismissed. See you guys next time.